If you feel as if you have lost time, if you feel as if you have wasted so many years pursuing something that has not been working, and you are eaten up by regret of the decisions and choices that you made, I want you to understand that if you can submit to God's plan for your life, if you can respond to God's purpose for your life, He can restore the years that has been wasted. So God is able to restore the time that you have lost, if only you can submit to His purpose and His plan for your life. How is He going to do that? It's so amazing in the scriptures when you are reading the Bible. When you look at the story of Joseph, Joseph is sold into slavery, and it looked as if his life was over. When things started going well for him in Potiphar's house, he became a manager there. But something interesting again happened where he was accused of trying to rape Potiphar's wife. And for that crime, for the crime that he did not commit, he was sent to prison for 13 years. He spent 13 years in prison. Imagine, 13 years in prison for the crime that he did not commit. And when you look at that story, when you look at everything that he went through, you'd think his life is over. You'd think his life is over, and there is no hope for him. But it's amazing how in our darkest moment, at our lowest point, how God shows up and turns things around. Because what happens next is so interesting, because everything that Joseph went through prepared him for the moment that he had to encounter in his lowest place, where he encountered these royal servants who were accused of something and were thrown into prison, and they had dreams. And because Joseph throughout his story was able to interpret dreams by the gift which God had given him, what happened is that he interpreted their dreams and they happened. And lo and behold, Pharaoh had a dream. And God already had positioned Joseph in a place where he would be called upon, and he was ready. My point to you is that because Joseph ended up interpreting the dream and he became the prime minister of Egypt. Actually, it was considered the whole world at that particular time. And the interesting thing, when he met his brothers who had sold him, he said to them, he said, you meant it for evil. You meant it for evil. You wanted to destroy me, but God was sending me ahead of you to preserve life. That is very important to take note of. You meant it for evil, but God was sending me ahead of you to preserve life. So the mistakes that you've made, the mistakes, the setback, the disappointments, everything that you have gone through, I want you to understand that if you submit to God's plan for your life, He is able to work them all together for your good. Is able to work them all together for your good. All you have to do is submit to His plan. One I always say, it's never too late to respond to God's purpose for your life. It's never too late to respond to God's purpose for your life. So don't worry, God is able to restore the time that you have lost, the time that you feel you have wasted. It's never too late. Just submit to His purpose. Just submit to His plan for your life, because He has a plan. He has a purpose for you. There is a mission. There is a reason. There is something that He wants you to accomplish. There is something that you are here to accomplish. So, my friend, where you are and those experiences that you have gone through, God is going to use them for your good. You are going to draw lessons from those experiences and being able to pass them to the next generation and empower the people that you are called to serve. So stop feeling guilty. Stop yielding or succumbing to that feeling of regret and and feeling like you have wasted your life. Nothing is wasted in the hands of God. If you can place your life before God, it's not wasted. No, hope is not lost, because once you submit to Him, I'm telling you, He's going to work all things together for your own good. So if you are worried, my friend, don't worry, because God is still has a plan for you. His purpose is still valid. As long as you are still alive, He is still with you. I heard in in one of the songs, someone said, if I'm not dead, you are not done. If I'm not dead, you are not done. Greater things are still to come. So that's what I want you to understand. As long as you are still alive, God is not done with you. Greater things are still to come. So don't give up. Just place your life before God and pursue His purpose for your life. Pursue that which He's calling you to do. That which He's calling you to do. It's never too late to respond to God's purpose for your life. God is going to do great things in your life. Submit to Him. Follow what He's calling you to do, because as long as you're still alive, is not done. There is, you can see it when you read the scriptures. You can see this from time to time, where things, it looks as if someone's life is wasted, like they are not going anywhere, yet God will pick up that person and use them for His glory. He will use them to do extraordinary things. That is your story today. If you have a feeling of regret, you feel like as if you have wasted time, if you can just place that life before God and submit to Him, He will do great things for your life. I remember I heard the story of Catherine Kuhlman, to the point, because God had called her earlier, but she made some mistakes through some marriages. The marriage that she was in. So at one point she was broken. She felt as if nothing, as if she was nothing, as if she had nothing actually in terms of material things. And I think by then she didn't even have a place where she can stay. And then she just said to God, Lord, I have nothing, and if you can use nothing, here I am. And God ended up doing extraordinary things through our life. Even up to today, people are impacted by what God did through this woman. The same is true with you. God wants to use you. He wants to do great things for your life. As long as you are still alive, is not done. Remember, there is no such thing as helplessness or hopelessness for the child of God. God is ever present with you. He has never left you. So if you feel like that because maybe you made a mistake, there is something that you did that you feel you've wasted all the years, my friend, nothing is wasted with God. So if you can submit your life to God, He is going to use every experiences, even your mistake, are going to be the results or the source of your greatest blessings. So if you feel like you have wasted time, God will restore that time. He's able to restore that time. In Joel chapter 2, it talks about, in the book of Joel, it talks about, I'll restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. God is able to restore the years that you have lost. So if you feel like that, friend, don't be discouraged. Place your life before God and pursue His purpose for your life, and He's going to restore the time, the years and the time that you have wasted. God is with you, and God is not done. As long as you are still alive, God is not done with you. Kindly subscribe. Hope this has helped you. Share with someone, and God bless you. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.